Sir Pisces, Scorpio, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello before each and every one of my readings, so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading water signs. Ooh, excuse me. And see what's going on with you. Happy birthday to you all, to the Scorpio Nation. Y'all are Scorpios came through on their season tough, didn't they? With the Sun in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio. I said, oh, they came through swinging. And you had Pluto go direct, which is your ruling planet, along with Mars as well. I said, oh, Scorpio said, yeah, this season we're going to show you what that Plutonic energy do. I said, oh, excuse me, Scorpio. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into your reading water signs. Great God of heaven, please allow me to tap into the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right, water signs. I said I was going to start with you all first. Let's see what is going on. What astrological events or planetary movements or placements could be affecting the water signs at this time? Let's see. Somebody got pretty brown eyes, but that song is just stuck in my head. Pretty brown eyes. Guys had a whole, almost half a deck full of cards. What do you guys on a deck? There's somebody on a deck during the fall. I guess depending on where you are, unless you're going to an island or something. So you guys had a Capricorn energy come out here. We know Capricorn is Saturn is in Pisces right now, which is the ruler of Capricorn energy. But when we pull this card talks about ambition. It also talks about making a final judgment or a final call on something here. And then you pulled Mercury, which we all know, and you all know now, because I'm about to tell you. Mercury's in Scorpio right now. Pulled Jupiter return. So a lot of you are making a final decision to change your life around. This is a whole mindset shift. And it's a final mindset shift. This is not a mindset shift where it's like temporary, like one of those temporary diets. I forget what they're called. Quick get rich quick schemes. It's not one of those. It's not a fad diet. Fad dieting. It's nothing like that. This is a permanent mindset shift. So congratulations to you on that, water signs. But be mindful here, because the next card that came out in regards to your astrological movements, planetary alignment, was the fourth house in reverse, which is the moon energy. As we know, today we had a moon alert where the moon was moving from Sagittarius energy going into Capricorn. And when we have movements in that way, where it's like a cusper moon, especially when it happens in the middle of the day, it causes for you to pause. And this movement, along with all the planets that we have going on with Scorpio, Pisces, the water energy, and now the Cancer is coming through now, it was a pause for people not to really spend and overindulge in money, because what you may desire and what you may actually have was clashing with that Jupiter energy being in Cancer, Scorpio being in Mercury, Mars being in Scorpio as well. It was a clash. But now the moon has now moved into Capricorn energy, so now you're able to move freely. So that's what's going on here. And a lot of you are doing a mindset shift. It could be in regards to your budgeting as well. Like really honing in on, okay, like I want to have a comfortable home, comfortable state of mind, but I need to really make a mindset shift. Some of you are making a mindset shift to really step into more logicalness and not that dreamy world here. And also because when you step into being logical for a moment in time, you can make your dreams come true, because you can't make your dreams come true if you're not aware where you are presently, what's going on now. How can you go further if you can't see what's going on now? So it's accepting the present first, so you can then feed the future. And that's what a lot of you are doing. Okay? All right, so let's see what's going on here. Let's start with Scorpio. I don't think you guys ever go first. What is going on with Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Let's see. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Past, you have Justice. Presently, you have the Six of Pentacles. Future, we're talking about the nine of Pentacles. Yeah, we're definitely doing past, present, and future with you, water signs, because you guys are running amok. And you guys are bringing things back from the past into reality, triggering. And Scorpio, this is no different. And so a lot of you are being triggered by something you thought was an even give and take here. And in the present moment, you're still receiving reciprocation, but in the future, you're receiving the even give and take is your time and energy. It's not necessarily having to do with another person. So right now you're in a state of where you're putting the work in, but it's paying off. You're seeing results from the work you're putting in. What they're asking of you in the future is that you make sure that you stay consistent, because some of you are building, when you talk about the Nine of Pentacles, you talk about the building of an empire here, but it's going to require you to stay consistent with what you're doing now in order for you to receive this in the future, which is a very soon future. If you really want to talk about, we want to break it down to numbers, the 6 to the 9. You can say 3 steps, 3 months, 3 weeks here, but it's coming soon. The next Earth sign, Earth season, which would be Capricorn, which is the end of December. A lot of you are going to see a change in this next short period of time here. Very quick. Was going to seem very quick to others, but it took a while for you. I'll say it like that. All right, let's move on to Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? I thought I was going to sing. I ain't going to sing. I'm not going to hurt your ears like that tonight. What's going on with Cancer? Some of y'all do karaoke. Or you want to do karaoke? You got the Five of Swords. In the past, you got the Five of Swords. Presently, you got the Page of Swords. In the future, you got the Moon. Ooh, your own energy. What's going on? What's at the bottom? Three of Wands. Moving in silence. So, some of you are getting over some type of betrayal, some type of debate. It was a constant argument with someone here. Or a constant, like, mental cloudiness that you're finally getting over from the past. Because presently, when we're talking about Cancer, is Page of Swords. Page of Swords can talk about receiving a message. It can also talk about noticing situations, like peeking in. But with this coming in with the Five of Swords and then the Page of Swords coming in the present moment, this is the taking the seat as an observer, learning how to hush and letting someone just be, or letting a situation be without you putting your 2 cents in. It's what you're being asked to do now, or what you are doing. And if you continue to do this in the present moment, in the future, you have the Moon, which is going to allow you to move in silence and move more critically. Remember, in the beginning, we were talking about moving more logically. You know, in order, and I think a lot of people forget that step, is that, oh, I'm pursuing my dream, I'm pursuing my dream, I'm pursuing my dream. Where are you, have you accepted the present? Because you can't move forward unless you know where's the start line. So you have to accept the present in order to be able to move in the future. And when I say accept the present, that doesn't mean you have to stay present. It's just realize where you're standing in order to take the next step. You have to make that realization. And a lot of you are doing that here. And you're being guided by God also to do so. Right? Okay? Okay. Notice, I did not say relive the past. I said accept the present. 2 different things. All right, let's see. What's going on with Pisces? What's going on? Oh, I said I wasn't going to sing. Here I go. What's going on? I'm kidding. No? All right, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? That's like when you go shopping, right? Like, man, I got a hankering for a snake. Somebody got a canker. What is a canker sore? What is that, a canker sore? I got a hankering for a steak, but all you got is $5. Now, you can go get some steak seasoning by maybe go out some chicken and get steak seasoning, but you don't have for steak. But in the future, and in the present moment, okay, but if I eat this protein now, it's going to fill me up to where I have the energy, go to work to make some more money. So in the future, I can get a steak. That's what I mean by accepting where you are presently. You don't have to stay there forever where you are presently, but acknowledge where you are so you can move forward. A lot of people don't do that. You'd be surprised. All right. In the past, Cancer, you have the Six of Wands. Present moment, you have the Star healing. And in the future, you have the Death card. Ooh, some of you, what are you fasting? So in the past, you moved forward from something. You left something behind that was harming you so you have a victory. Because in the present moment, you have the Star that you're healing, you're rebirthing. In the future, you have the Death card, so it's over. So this is like a trial run, or this is like some type of change that you made. So let's just say, I'm going to use the example of that. You might be leaving meat alone. So let's just say, man, I'm going to leave, this is Pisces, I'm going to leave meat alone. I'm only going to be a pescatarian from now on. You actually been successful with that, the Six of Wands. And you're starting to see the changes in doing so. You're starting to see your skin clear up. Less bloated. You're less constipated. You're moving well. And then because you see the transformation and the rebirth it's doing to your body for whatever this is, I'm just using an example, you have the Death card. It's something you'll never go back to again. So a lot of you are going to be very successful this time around, which goes back to the overall energy that the water signs had in the beginning of making a final decision to change, and it's something that you're going to stick to. Because when you pull Capricorn energy in regards to a change, it's something that you're going to stick to. It's not going to go away. It's not going to revert back. So this is very good for you guys. And you got that Pluto and Aquarius energy right there in the middle in the present moment. So this is a permanent change that you guys are making. So congratulations to you, Pisces. Love to see it. Some of you gonna stop smoking too? You gonna stop being a smoker? Some type of nasty little habit you have, whoever that was. But anyways, water signs. That's been your reading for the weekly check-in. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. I'm going to tell you, like I tell you guys every time I come on, when you book a reading, especially on the weekends, I encourage you to book on Thursday because they're just gone. I don't know what to tell you. Then you might text me or you email me and then you mad with me. And now we beefing. We're not really going to be beefing because I don't care enough to beef with anybody. Not saying I don't care about people. I don't care enough to hold on to the energy of beef. That's just stupid to me. But anyways, so there's that. So make sure you book on Thursday if you want a reading Saturday or Sunday. Yes? Yes? All right. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.